Hello, beautiful soul. I am here with a little update. There's been a lot of different things happening in life, and I've been finding myself, as I feel like I've shared over the past couple of videos that I've made more recently, that I've been tapping into a lot more creativity lately. And I thought that, it's funny to rewind a little bit. I always thought that, like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna focus in this direction, and I know I want to pull in more creativity, but I'll just wait to do it until I'm older. And, I think one thing that I really learned very well last year over the summer, with just like being physically present during somebody transitioning, that like transitioning in life, if you will, and taking their last breath, that I've been trying to consistently hold in my heart, like, I don't know, like, when my last breath will be. So I think many times we try to plan things and make things perfect or specific, and honestly sometimes be within our control, or even delay our joy and our own like livelihood, if you will. So but I just wanted to share all that to say that I've also been really wanting to teach more astrology as well. As you may know, I really love talking about astrology, but I haven't really figured out like what's a supportive way that I can share it, and not in a way that is just like me just talking and saying that something is this and it means this, and like just telling you. I want you to really also experience it through your own life, and maybe even through different stories that I might share. So all that to say that I decided to start a new project, a new endeavor, and it's called Cosmic Love Notes. So this is going to be on my Patreon underneath the Cosmic Garden, and it's essentially a snail mail club where I am putting together nourishing nuggets for the upcoming zodiac season, and I'll send it to you before we reach that season. So hopefully you'll get it on day of, or a day or two before, so then it's almost like this ritual that you'll get to meet each month. And I thought that that would be really fun to not only invite in astrology in hopefully a little bit more digestible way, but to also like invite in this openness towards things of which you're already feeling in your own personal season of life, and to potentially just recognize how some of these collective, let's say, energy vortexes of light that we get to receive from the luminaries and the different planets, and how it's kind of inviting in, or really I like to always think gifting energy for us to resource at a given time. And it's just so funny, I think, as one gets older, of recognizing how I really do feel like all of the little nuggets of my past are like really kind of finally merging and finding union in things that make me really happy. And I just love this because, fun fact, I know I've talked about doing, I used to do audiovisual work, and then I also used to work as like a business center manager at a hotel. So I used to help all the time with like shipping and packaging and all that good jazz. So I just think it's kind of funny that now I'm like, ooh, here we are. And then helping with like printing, and I worked in the school library when I was in college, and I helped like prints for the people in the graphic design program. So it's just kind of kind of funny how sometimes the skills we don't think we're going to use again actually come back around like full circle for us to kind of refresh ourselves on and utilize those skills of things that maybe we're good at and maybe to some degree we enjoyed. So nonetheless, but yeah, so I just wanted to share that as I drop stuff. But yeah, so if you are curious, I'm not sure if I'll be posting this video before Cancer season starts or after, but each package will essentially come with a little postcard that I design. This is the watercolor piece that I still have to like scan and print, and then a sticker will come as well that's dedicated to the zodiac season. I still need to print this out as well. And I did these by hand, so from my beautiful creative mind, from imprints, I'm sure that have inspired me. And then on top of that, I'll show a little example as like some extra footage, but there'll be a little welcome note if you'll be signing up, and then essentially each month you'll receive a little breakdown for the, let's say, astrological context of the season. And I like to really highlight like what's the most potent things that we can kind of put our awareness on to invite in this intentional stepping into the season ahead. And then I'll briefly speak to the new and full moons, and there'll be some type of astrological nugget. And with the Cancer season one, the astrological nugget was highly integrated into the full moon in Capricorn snippet that I did. So yeah, I really love the analogy that came through on that. And then there will also be journal prompts. I don't know why I can't talk. There will also be journal prompts as well. And then this month I just happened to kind of put a little bit of poetry and some like anchor affirmation to close it out. And I'm not sure what that will look like each time, because I want to kind of honor the energy, how it wants to emerge. And I'm actually so excited for Leo season because I already have the visual of what I want to paint in my mind, and it looks so beautiful. So I always joke, I'm always like, if only I could just copy and paste to my watercolor pad, that would be dope. But I think that it's nice to build skill and technique, right? So thank you so much for joining me along this journey. If you're happening to still watch this video, I thought it would be nice. I captured a whole bunch of just me working on cosmic love notes and some other things, so I kind of wanted to extend the share. So if you want to hang around for a bit longer, I'd love for you to join. So right now, as I'm recording this, I'm in the editing process. So this video has so many snippets of different parts and movements of this beautiful project. And I just think it's really cool just thinking about Cancer season. Cancer is a cardinal water sign, and it's initiating. And I think sometimes, Cancers can get a little bit of a bad rep for being emotional and just over feeling to where that just kind of takes over everything else. But I think that when we're tapping into the core essence of Cancer, it's the awareness of like what matters and honoring our feelings, our emotions, and how that's informing how we're initiating action and what we care about. I think it came out pretty good this time. It's so cool when you've been kind of thinking of something in your mind and to watch all the little pieces come together in person. I am kind of bummed though, because this is like kind of a waste of ink, but that's okay. And honestly, I don't know what went on with this one, because this one has far better color. So I think maybe the trick was to just actually do the template for the paper on Avery's website and then to print it out. So I'm going to try and do the stickers that way as well. And, you know, I think that this is like such a good analogy for astrology in general, that like, you know, there's so many different forms of astrology and different ways that we can meet our astrology practice, whether we're professional readers or we enjoy it as a hobby or what have you. So, you know, I think that allowing for the exploration of the different things that kind of pull to you. And, you know, it's interesting because when I think of my astrology journey, it actually has its heart, I would say, for sure, in Cancer season, because I remember, like, my whole journey kind of began with building my astrology practice, and it's literally a practice. It's a contemplative practice for myself, and it was in the summer of 2020, after I had gone through some different things, especially with the mother archetype, which Cancer can speak to. And it was through my contemplation of the sun and the moon that I began to, essentially what I like to think, develop relationships with these different energies that run through my body, that I experience in others. And yeah, so it's just, you know, it's beautiful when we're doing, like, I guess, projects or even more mundane things in our lives. I think how do I want to say, like, the ability to, like, remember that when we're working with astrology, we're really working with essentially the reflection of light that is coming from the sun and then bouncing off of that planet and then coming to us. So then we're getting that planetary body's energy, but it's also really this diluted energy from our sun, and we only get to witness those planets at night or just before dawn or dusk as well. So I just think that, you know, when we're thinking of light and astrology and how we work with energies, like that relationship component, and even thinking of how these different energies kind of nurture us and our ability to be able to experience this physical reality. Like, for example, all of these things that I'm doing, definitely for me, a whole bunch of Venus here, and I would say Mercury, both are present, but then also I can see Mars, I see Saturn, you know, so like, I guess to break it down a little bit, like Venus, thinking of the aesthetic of the cards and the art behind it, the detail, and then Mercury, the writing, and even thinking the transportation, like the ability to share this and communicate this through the mail, right? Through a letter. And Mars, the ability to take action on the idea that I thought of, that I felt inspired to create. And Saturn, the structure of, like, I'm figuring out like what is the structure for this new creation, this project, and where are my limitations, where are my fears in allowing this to be successful or to have forward momentum. And I would even think Jupiter coming in here of this recognition of how I'm growing and expanding, because I'm opening up my capacity to be able to remember, okay, what am I able to resource through my own beliefs and just different teachings and beautiful community things that I've been able to witness, or through my research of like snail mail and other people teaching things, and allowing that to support and influence how I'm then creating this. So yeah, very cool. I think I got everyone. So, but nonetheless, so I'm going to work on the stickers now. But I am very proud of these because they actually look really good. So I really hope that everyone who has signed up so far, I have 2 beautiful souls, so shout out to them. I really do hope that they enjoy this, and I'm like, it's crazy. I feel like I can just like feel into making the future ones, and it feels so good. So, indeed. So we shall see. All right. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I'm in love with the stickers or not. This is the first time me printing stickers like this. Because another fun fact, I used to make candles and I would do stickers, but it's not as vibrant as I was kind of hoping. But I think that there's something nourishing about this, like, this muted, kind of a little bit essence to it. And I do love the way that the text came out, though. I think it's very beautiful, and then the Cancer glyph. So, I think that this is actually pretty good. Yeah. All right. Alright, beautiful soul, thank you so much if you hung out with me until the end. I can't believe I actually made this video not that long. That's like a record for me, considering I used to go on and on. So let me continue on this newfound track of mine, but nonetheless, thank you so much again. And if you are interested in joining Cosmic Love Notes, I'll have the link down below. I invite you to sign up before July 15th if you want to receive the notes for Leo season. And as always, if you're ever wanting some support along your journey, I do offer other things as well, so you can explore everything down below through my website. And I'm wishing you a very, very nourishing start to Cancer season, and take care and stay blessed until we cross paths again.